Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome back. And if you're viewing my channel for the very first time, welcome. In a recent case from Tefton, Georgia, a 24-year-old woman named Selena Maria Chandler-Scott faced charges after experiencing a miscarriage. She was found bleeding and hardly conscious, though. Authorities reported her. They called, stating that she disposed of the fetal remains in a dumpster, and this led to her arrest. She was charged with concealing the passing of another person and abandoning a deceased body. This is a potential sentence of 10 years or longer, everyone. The fetus, which was determined to be at 19 weeks of gestation, underwent an autopsy. Now, the autopsy revealed that the male or female had not taken a breath and had no signs of trauma. Well, I had a sigh of relief when hearing this information. Definitely, the fetus should not have been dumped or discarded by the mom in this manner. I'll make that clear. However, I'm pleased by the fact that the fetus wasn't breathing, it wasn't alive previously. It's less dreadful to hear that the fetus wasn't harmed. And I can't say why she did this. Maybe she panicked, maybe she lacked guidance or was unaware of what to do. I'm just giving her the benefit of the doubt. According to online articles, at 19 weeks, a fetus in the womb is roughly the size of a mango, covered in a protective, waxy coating called a vernix and developing, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, lanugo, which is a fine type of downy hair all over it. Now, the fetus at this point is about 6 to 7 inches, that is 15 to 17.8 centimeters long, from its head to the bottom, and it weighs around 7 to 8.5 or 8.5 ounces. That is about 200 or 240 grams. Very small. It has a greasy, very, very fair cheese-like coating called a vernix caseosa, which covers the baby's skin and protects it from the amniotic fluid. Also, the fine downy hair, which is called the lanugo, starts to grow in the baby's body, which helps to keep it warm in the womb. Now let's talk about the development. At this stage, 19 weeks, the fetuses or the baby's legs are growing and becoming more in proportion to their arms. The baby's lungs are developing, with the main airways beginning to form. Even the baby's adult teeth are starting to grow, lining up behind the first set. This is very amazing to me. The baby's sensory organs, including those for the sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste, are developing in the brain. The baby is practicing breathing movements and swallowing amniotic fluid. And the baby is also becoming more active with stronger kicks and movements because their nerve cells are connecting with muscles. And it's even developing a regular sleep and wake cycle, similar to a newborn. Now, as I've said before, there are a majority of people, in my opinion, that's over the age of 21 who aren't emotionally or mentally mature. Chronologically, many people have the adult age, but they are functioning and thinking in childlike fashion. Our society consists of daily, horrendous, and even baffling acts committed by so called adults, which includes parents, like in this situation. Unfortunately, that's the world we're living in these recent times and here in 2025. Accountability is much needed for people who break the law, rebellious people, and even people who are not even educated about the law. They're not even aware. So even if you're not aware, you still can be charged. It's the only way some folks will learn and change their behavior. Now, this case has sparked national attention and debates all around the country, especially with Georgia's laws granting legal personhood to fetuses. The district attorney's office is currently reviewing the case to decide whether to proceed with prosecution against Selena Maria Chandler-Scott. Now, I know that living in New York under the New York State public health law, a burial permit and proper disposition is only required for the remains of fetal passings occurring at 20 weeks gestation or even higher. The law is silent on the remains of fetal passings occurring under 20-week gestation. Very different from Georgia law. So, everyone, this is a deeply complex and sensitive situation. It's also a lesson for any mother not to discard a fetus in this way. In the near future, I can see many states perhaps following suit on this topic. This particular case does highlight the combination of a personal tragedy, legal frameworks, and even spiritual beliefs. Well, what are your thoughts? Please write your comment, drop a comment below. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million and stay safe wherever you are.